Welcome to my channel. This is my fifth and final request today. The name of the singer is Aaron Lewis, and the name of the song is Everybody Talks to God. And the requester wrote this comment. One of the first couple of commenters on this video shares how the song made an impact on her life and how it was quite possibly instrumental in leading souls to Christ upon hearing it at her husband's funeral. If you have time, read it. It's not too long. Yeah, I will take the time to read that for sure. Sounds like a really interesting song. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Before I do that, though, I do want to thank you for coming to my channel and for supporting me and for being wonderful people. And I want to remind you that I always put the links to the artists in the description of my videos, and I hope that you will support them by subscribing to their YouTube channel, by following them on social media, and by buying their music if you like their music. So this is Aaron Lewis singing Everybody Talks to God. It says live from Fort Campbell.
He was saying grace over a Tuesday Blue Plate special when the man in the next booth said, "Don't you watch TV? Don't you know that God's a myth? I hate to see you waste your breath, 'cause there ain't no use talking to a ghost that don't exist." The praying man said amen and looked up from his plate. He said, "You may not talk to God right now, but there's gonna come a day. 'Cause whether you're a farmer in the field, praying for the rain, or you curse him at the graveside 'cause he called a loved one's name, you can thank him, you can blame him. Either way you're gonna face him, whether you believe in him or not. 'Cause in the end, everybody talks to God. But the man in the booth went quiet, 'cause he didn't have a comeback. So he shrugged it off and paid his tab and shuffled out the door. And the praying man, he prayed for the man who drove away, hoping he would see the light before it got too late. But how was he to know? He touched a non-believer's soul who got that conversation 2 red lights down the road. So whether you're a farmer in the field, praying for the rain, or you curse him at the graveside 'cause he called a loved one's name, you can thank him, you can blame him. Either way you're gonna face him, whether you believe in him or not. 'Cause in the end, everybody talks to God. Everybody talks to God. talks to God. Everybody talks to God. We all talk to God. Everybody talks to God.
Wow. What a way to end the day. Everybody talks to God. That was an interesting story. Very simple. No complexity to it at all, but that little interaction that they had in that booth, who knows how it affected that man. And of course, he couldn't possibly know that he was just 2 red lights away from the end. But, you know, we never know that. We never know when the end is coming. And what the believing man did is what every believing person is supposed to do, which is he sowed the seed. It's not up to him to make it grow. It's up to God. And God can make something grow in 2 stoplights, trust me. He can make it grow instantaneously if he needs to. So, I've had experiences in my life where I talked to someone and years later they would come to me and say, you remember when we met here and you said this and this? And I go, yeah, I remember that. And they say, you changed my life. And I go, wow, I had no idea. I didn't realize that what I said was all that important. But every word that comes out of your mouth is important. Because the things that you say can hurt people or can heal people. It all depends on what comes out of your mouth. And what came out of the mouth of that man may have saved another man's life. No way of knowing, only God knows. Interesting way to end the day. That was a great song. I enjoyed that. I liked the violins and the string instruments that they were playing that added a certain sweet quality to it. And I liked his guitar strumming. I thought he did a great job of that. He was emphasizing the right notes. His voice is, a decent voice. I mean, it's not Dimash quality, but then what is? Nothing is. And so, I have to stop trying to judge people's voices based on some of the singers that you've introduced me to, because that's too high a standard for most human beings. I'm sorry, but it is. But that was really interesting. That was an enjoyable song, and a wonderful message too. So we come to the end of another day. I've done 5 reactions again today. I'll do 5 more tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. We'll just keep doing them because I love doing it. And you apparently love watching them, and so that's a combination that works. So thank you. I pray for you that God will touch your soul in a way that you have never experienced before, and that you will deepen your relationship with Him, or begin one if you haven't had one, and that you'll understand that God is the giver of all life. And I pray that God will heal your broken heart. I pray that He'll do the same for every person that you love. So until tomorrow, tomorrow's another day. 5 more reactions tomorrow. This is the Vietnam Era Vet signing off.